You know, it's funny how we often think of learning as something that happens in a classroom or during a training session, right? You sit there, you take notes, you listen to the instructor, and then you go back to your desk and forget most of it by lunchtime. But let's be real for a moment. In today's fast-paced world, that approach just doesn't cut it anymore. Learning has become an active, ongoing process that we must incorporate into our daily lives if we want to stay relevant, competitive, and successful. And that's what I want to talk about today: how to become a strategy execution leader by truly mastering the art of learning. Now, I know you've probably heard this before, but let's break it down. The old model of career progression, where you joined a company, climbed the ladder, and relied on your employer to provide you with all the training and development you needed, is pretty much dead. We live in a world where change is the only constant. Companies are restructuring, downsizing, and evolving at a pace that can make your head spin. And guess what? That means you can't just sit back and wait for someone to hand you the keys to your career. You've got to take charge of your own learning journey. Think about it this way. The world is filled with opportunities, but those opportunities often come with a catch. You've got to be equipped with the right skills to seize them. And that's where the challenge lies. It's not just about learning, it's about learning how to learn. You see, many of us stumble into learning thinking it's a straightforward process, but it's more like navigating a maze. You've got to find the right path, avoid the dead ends, and sometimes backtrack to discover what truly works for you. So, how do we make learning part of our daily workflow? First, we need to shift our mindset. Learning should never feel like a chore or an obligation. It should be a part of who you are. Start by identifying what you're passionate about. What excites you? What do you want to know more about? When you align your learning with your interests, it becomes a lot easier to integrate it into your daily routine. Whether it's reading a book, taking an online course, or listening to a podcast during your commute, the key is to make it enjoyable. Next, let's talk about the importance of setting specific learning goals. You wouldn't go on a road trip without a destination, right? Learning is no different. Define what you want to achieve and break it down into manageable steps. For example, if you want to learn a new programming language, set a goal to complete a chapter of a book or a module of an online course each week. This gives you a clear path and a sense of accomplishment as you progress. Now, here's where it gets interesting. Learning isn't just about acquiring new knowledge. It's also about applying what you've learned. This is where many people fall short. They take a course, they read a book, but then they don't put that knowledge into practice. Think of it like working out. You can read all the fitness articles you want, but if you never step foot in the gym, you're not going to see any results. Find ways to apply your new skills in real-life situations. Volunteer for projects at work that require those skills, or collaborate with colleagues who share your interests. The more you practice, the more confident you'll become. And let's not forget about the power of feedback. If you want to learn effectively, you've got to be open to constructive criticism. Seek out mentors or peers who can provide insights into your progress. Sometimes we're so close to our own work that we can't see the areas where we need improvement. Having someone else's perspective can be invaluable. Embrace feedback as a tool for growth, not as a personal attack. Now, you might be wondering how much time and effort is required to learn a new skill. The truth is, it varies. Some skills may take weeks, while others could take months or even years to master. The important thing is to be patient with yourself. Learning is a journey, not a race. Celebrate your small victories along the way, and don't get discouraged by setbacks. Remember, even the most successful leaders didn't get there overnight. They faced challenges, made mistakes, and learned from them. And let's address a common myth: the idea that we can't learn as we age. That's simply not true. Our brains have an incredible capacity for growth and adaptation, a concept known as neuroplasticity. It means that no matter how old you are, you can continue to learn and develop new skills. Sure, it might take a little more effort, but the rewards are well worth it. Embrace the mindset of lifelong learning. Stay curious, stay hungry, and never stop exploring. Now, As we navigate this ever-changing landscape, it's essential to recognize that learning is not a solitary endeavor. Engage with others, join communities, attend workshops, and network with like-minded individuals. Surrounding yourself with people who share your passion for learning can create a supportive environment that fosters growth. You'll find inspiration, motivation, and new perspectives that can enrich your learning experience. And let's not overlook the role of technology in this learning revolution. The digital age has opened up a world of resources at our fingertips. Online courses, webinars, and educational platforms offer endless opportunities to learn from experts in various fields. Take advantage of these tools. They can help you acquire new skills quickly and efficiently. But remember, while technology can facilitate learning, it's up to you to take the initiative and commit to your growth. As we wrap up this discussion, I want to leave you with one final thought. Your career is your responsibility. No one else is going to invest in your learning and development the way you can. Embrace the challenge of becoming a strategy execution leader by making learning a priority in your life. Be proactive, be curious, and be relentless in your pursuit of knowledge. The fruits of your labor may be sweet, but the roots of knowledge can be bitter. It's in navigating that bitterness that you'll find the true value of learning. So, go ahead, take charge of your learning journey. Make it a part of your daily routine, set your goals, seek feedback, and embrace the challenges that come your way. You have the power to shape your future, and the skills you acquire today will pave the way for your success tomorrow. Remember, the slowest gazelle in the herd is often the one that gets left behind. Don't let that be you. Get out there, learn, grow, and thrive. Your career is waiting for you, and the opportunities are endless.